Yo, what's going on YouTube? Today we're gonna make a video on how to W key in Roblox BedWars. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So first we're gonna talk about the benefits on why you should W key in Roblox BedWars. It'll make you look more like a scarier player, like a pro. It'll help you get more kills next to your name, and it's gonna be a lot more enjoyable to play the game. The only thing about W keying though is it's not as easy as it seems, or else you wouldn't be watching this video, right? I thought the same thing until I analyzed some of the most successful W keyers in the game. I literally looked at their decision making, their fighting skills, their building skills, and what makes them different from everybody else. After numerous days of reviewing these pros, I came up with some solid tips to help you guys out in the long run. Okay, enough talking for now, so without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, first I want to get out the way this common misconception about W keyers is that they're brain dead players who push their opponents for no reason. Yeah, don't get me wrong, it is true for some W keyers, but not the good ones. Pros like Tank R and DV Plays are extremely intelligent players. They know how to build, combo, and use their head when they're in fights. Just because they play very aggressively does not mean they're stupid. So really what the takeaway here is to realize that W keying isn't just running and pushing somebody without any armor or just a wooden sword. If you want to be a successful W keyer, you have to learn how to position yourself correctly and be able to read your opponent's plays. Because if you're just rushing your opponent with no armor or any sense of what anything is going on, then you're just going to take a 50-50, which you never want to do in Roblox BedWars. Okay, but I'm going to be moving on to my next tip. The next tip is being confident. Not being confident in Roblox BedWars is looked as a huge weakness, because that leaves you vulnerable for the opponent to attack you because he thinks you're weak or you have no good loot. Really quickly, I want you guys to think back and remember the last time you were pushed and how you felt and how you thought. Do you remember what you were going through in your head? It was probably nothing else but I need to get out, I need to leave now. What that's called is a fight or flight reaction. You tend to tunnel vision when that happens. You might even start to shake when that happens. And you stop thinking how you normally think, which is a huge disadvantage in Roblox BedWars. So as a W keyer, you want your opponent to feel that sense of thought themselves. That means applying a lot of pressure to them and not letting them gain back any confidence they lost. On top of that, it means you have to be the aggressor in the fight. Okay, so you might be wondering, how can you be confident if someone else is the one pushing you? Well, simple. Yeah, you might take a few damage here and there, but you have to be the aggressor. You have to act like, okay, that damage really didn't affect you at all. You have to act like you'll still win the battle even though you've gotten affected. Yeah, I'm not saying be dumb, and if he put you down to 1 health left, don't just go out and push him. No, wait for yourself to heal. Still use your brain. Never be dumb in Roblox BedWars. Thus, what I'm saying is, if you want to become a better W key player, then you have to force your opponent into uncomfortable situations that they can't get out of. The following tip for W keying is to make sure you do it at the right time. Most top tier W keyers don't just idiotically push a player that has diamond armor and a diamond sword, or they don't W key if they don't have the right equipment to. Remember to W key with a purpose. Before you go into a W key fight, think to yourself, how will me W keying this person help me out in the long run? And if it doesn't help you out in the long run at all, I suggest not even to go for the W key. Just wait and let the game play out. Especially if you're in the case where you're in the game with a bunch of good players. Then vice versa. If you're in a sticky situation where you need more iron or more diamonds or more emeralds, then don't just idiotically push someone without having any info on them. Always analyze what they have and how you can get it. Because every time you don't do that, you're putting yourself in a situation where you may not be able to win the fight. Okay, my second to last tip is to improve your skills. Yeah, I know I might get a lot of hate comments below, but if I'm being honest, really the top tier W keyers are the ones who are one of the best skilled mechanically. They can do very good combos, they can build up high and fast and do very good staircases, and they're just a better player overall. This is why when you look at the top tier W keyers, they tend to be very high on the leaderboards or have a whole bunch of wins. And I hate to say it, but they most likely will be able to win against someone that hasn't watched my video at all against an average person. That's something a lot of players overlook when they realize they're not that good at W keying. They know their skills aren't up to par, which also leads them to not think they're able to win fights that they really are able to. That's why some of the best players play the game every day so they can improve their skills and their comboing. And the last but not least tip is to practice. Now I say that in all my videos because practice is the way to get best the fastest. The ones that are the best usually put in the most practice. The ones who have the most wins usually play the game the most. They practice their W king by queuing up in solos and just rushing everybody, and they practice their building by usually making a custom match and just building random staircases or randomly just building up and practice their bridging. So if you're doing nothing while you're at home and you're trying to get better at Roblox BedWars, just take a few hours, maybe not even hours, just 30 minutes out of your day to practice in Roblox BedWars, and that in all will help you become a way better player. So that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys all later.